Hey everybody, this is the Portable Chicano. Well, I wanted to make this video, get a few things off my chest. Um, Most of it's about a lot of this wokeness that we've been hearing about. Um, Budweiser, Harley Davidson, Target, Tractor Supply. Um, yeah. Well, you guys all watched my last video I made. Talked about why I haven't made any videos of any arms. And it mostly had to do with I ended up getting a good part of my, well, all four toes amputated off my foot, plus about ½ inch of the bone inside the foot. So I've been down on that right now. It ain't gonna keep me down, but it got me down for now. And I'll rise above it, that's for sure. I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I might have to try to find another job, which 55-year-old trying to find another job is a little difficult. The doctors are saying I'll be down for about another 6 to 8 months. And I also went out and bought me a bike that got delivered, of course, that day that the amputations were going to start, which the amputations came in unexpectedly. Was not expecting them at all. Felt fine up until that day, and went through a bunch of pain, went to the doctors. They decided that they had to take off some toes. And I had to go through 4 surgeries on a total. 3 of them were amputations. One was a clogged artery in my leg. That's what caused it, along with my type 2 diabetes and a little bit of snow, frostbite, because I was on the ice quite a bit, which if I wasn't, maybe I'd have at least a couple of them still left over, but no. The infection spread too fast and they had to start taking them off. But anyways, being that I got my mind, I'm going to start off with the one thing that just really chapped my hide. Something I've been waiting for 40 years. Finally got what I wanted. And they treated me like, well, I feel that they treated me like crap. I mean, even though they did approve me, for my bike, which, I'll show you the bike. The car is kind of close to it, so it might be a little difficult, but here it is. It's a '02 Classic, Heritage Classic. It was customized by the previous owner. But that's it. It even has a trailer hitch on the back. You can see that. But anyways, when I got this bike, and a couple weeks later my toes got amputated. Before I could take possession of the bike, I called Harley. And I told Harley, hey, you know what, let's just cancel everything out. And when I feel good enough to be able to ride, I'll come back and get a bike. Let's just cancel it out. The bank said, well, you got to talk to the dealer. Okay. So I called the dealer. Told the dealer what was happening. The dealer out in Omaha, which if you're from Omaha, you got more or less know which dealer it is. I'll just tell you right now, it's 72nd and L Street. That's all I'm gonna say. They told me, no, we've already made the deal. You have to either come and pick it up, we'll hold it for you, or we'll deliver it to you for free, but if you leave it here for too long, we will have to charge you storage. Well, I knew I was kind of screwed on that part, so I figured, okay, you know what, just deliver it to me for free. So they brought it over to my apartment, put it in the garage, and that's where it sat for about 2 months, a little over 2 months. About, I want to say a month and a half almost. Well, my granddaughter's graduation was May 13th. That's Saturday. And I drove out here on my own. I put a trailer hitch on the car, had one installed, which cost me close to $700. Then I ended up renting a trailer, just a small trailer, big enough for the bike and some of my stuff. And good thing is the SUV, it's a small SUV, but I was able to fit quite a bit of stuff. And then I bought a little bag that went up on the roof to hold a little bit more if I needed. One of those rooftop bags. And came out here to Vegas. I moved out here to Vegas with my daughter because they were all telling me I needed to come out here because I was having a hard time getting up and down the stairs at the apartment, going grocery shopping, doing whatever I needed to do. We had already sent my wife out here, so it was just me alone for that couple months. And I decided, well, I'll just sell off all the big stuff. I'll just bring the little stuff and just have to restart all over again, when time comes. Well, I drove out here to Vegas, and on my way out here, I decided, well, you know what? I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what other dealerships have to say about what that Harley dealership told me, that I had to pick it up or have it delivered. And I stopped off at not just Harley Davidson dealerships, but others as well. And I told them about what happened. Every single one of them on my way out here in Wyoming and Utah all said they should have just canceled it out, because you're in no condition to ride the bike. How are you going to enjoy it with the way you are right now? Exactly. I wanted to see if I could even just trade it, just for a smaller bike. You guys take it back and just give me a smaller bike, something that is lighter and that I can actually handle. They all said no because I didn't buy the bike from them, or they said the bike was too old and had too many miles. So then it's okay for Harley Davidson to sell me a bike that's too old with too many miles, but I can't sell them a bike, that same exact bike back, without no miles extra put on it, not even a quarter of a mile. That thing has not even turned yet, not even one. And they were like, well, we're sorry. You didn't buy the bike from us. Said, okay, that's cool. Got here to Vegas, did the same thing. Went to about 5 different dealers out here. Not just Harley, but other dealerships. They all pretty much told me the same thing, or because they couldn't do it, because I have that on my credit as well as this car on my credit, and that one. And I also have my Cadillac, but the Cadillac's paid off. But that's sitting in a storage garage in Omaha, Nebraska, which I still got to go pick up when I start getting my long-term pay in. I'm going to take a trip out there. I'll have to fly out there and drive it back. I got Cadillac CTS out there that I want to bring back. Beautiful car. And this one right here, I gave to my nephew. His little red, what is it, a Toyota? Yeah, it's a Toyota. I got the Nissan and the Cadillac. My daughter has a Honda Civic. But anyways, I wanted to actually, now that I'm in this position, I wanted to get rid of this car because this is the one I'm paying the most on. I wanted to get rid of this and just go with the bike or the Cadillac. But I can't get rid of nothing right now because I don't have the Cadillac here, and I wanted a smaller bike. Or even just keep this one until I'm ready to ride it, but get me a smaller bike so I can ride. But Harley got me all screwed up now, and I can't do nothing. So I just have to live with what I got. Just have to deal with it. Best as I possibly can. I'll probably end up without a car until I can get up to Omaha. Or just borrow my daughter or my nephew's car. One of the two. That's just to go to my doctor appointments. I don't think they're going to be too fond of me showing up with a 700-pound Harley Davidson. Yeah, I don't think they'll go with that. But anyways, let's talk about the wokeness as well, which that is part of their wokeness of Harley Davidson. And Harley Davidson really screwed up by going with the Bud Light, and the LGBTQ community, and then bringing in that idiot from Green Day, which I am an old punk rocker. I grew up on punk rock back in the 80s. I listened to all them bands, Circle Jerks and Black Flag, Subhumans, UK Subs, you name it. I was a punk rocker. I had the mohawk, I had the bald heads, all that stuff. But I was always a patriot. And this new generation of so-called punkers, Green Day, which they sound nothing like punk. I don't know what the hell they sound like. I've never liked their music, never. Not even one single song. Even before that lead singer, wanted to denounce his citizenship of the United States. I just never liked them. I've never considered them punk. I've always considered them more mainstream pop music. That's it. So those posers, pretty sure they know what they could do with themselves. And all them posers that consider themselves punkers that like that band, well, you know what, they could do the same. Let's go with Target now. Target. Selling kids' clothes, LGBTQ kids' clothes that are tuckable. What the hell perverted idea is that? And then it was sold by some devil worshiper as well, a guy that is a self-proclaimed Luciferian. Gay, I think it's actually transgender. He's a transgender Luciferian selling children's clothes at Target. And Target's pushing it on people. And you know what? Target, Harley Davidson, Budweiser, you guys really screwed yourselves big time. I totally believe it. I've been watching the stocks, from people that aren't even like me, that aren't even considered conservatives. I've actually seen liberals, Democratic Party people say the same exact thing. What the hell are you people thinking? I have nothing against the LGBTQ, people, except for the perverted ones that are trying to push things onto our kids. All this drag stuff and all that. I got a problem with that. But if a person wants to be gay, they want to be transgender, they want to be whatever they want to be, I'm fine with that. Just don't push it on me, and don't push it on kids and people that don't want to have nothing to do with that type of lifestyle. But you guys took it upon yourselves to go ahead and push it on us, instead of checking things first. which that's your biggest fall. Yeah. I will never, ever, ever, ever step foot in a Target or a Harley Davidson unless I'm selling my bike to them. Yeah. But in other words, you won't catch me in there no more. Yeah. Target. Never really been a big Target fan person anyways. So they're not going to really miss me all that much. I used to go there once in a blue moon for something I couldn't find at the other stores. Tractor Supply, I've heard about you guys doing something that was in total support. And I think you guys kind of screwed yourselves on that one. You know, because you know once a lot of them farmers start hearing about it, yeah, you guys are going to lose a lot because you guys already were screwing up with that chicken feed. That we're reducing the amount of eggs that a chicken can have, you know, lay out. So you guys are already kind of screwed on that one. And then you guys screwed the pooch again. You know, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be finding out about a lot more. And, you know, it's just me. But I'm not going to support them. You know, if you support people like that, well, you know what, good. Support them, but keep your mouth shut and don't try to push it on other people. You know, that's your right. You have the right to support whoever you want. It's in our Constitution. But do not push it on people that don't want it. And since you don't know everybody in America, your best bet is just to keep your mouth shut. And just go about your business. Tractor Supply used to be a great store. I used to love going to Tractor Supply for my things, you know, little hard to find things, odd and end things. I used to love it. Yeah. Once in a while I used to drink a Bud Light, you know, because that was all that was there. You know, at the party, you know. And I knew several guys that weren't into all that type of a scene that did drink it. I always kind of considered light beer to be a chick's drink. You know, even though I do drink Diet Cokes, but then I do that because of my diabetes. I can't, you know, have the sugar, but I drink Diet Coke, and as soon as I could find me something, maybe you guys could give me some good suggestions on a good carbonated soda that tastes better. I might just switch, you know, as soon as I can. Yeah. I've already found replacement stores for my hardware and Tractor Supply type stuff. I've already found, I don't know no tractors, but I do drive semi trucks, and a lot of times those parts that go in a tractor also work on semi trucks. You know, like battery disconnects and things like that. You know, they have it there. But now I'm going to other places that I found. No, don't suggest Pepsi either, because Pepsi chases the rainbow too. Remember Jeff Gordon? So yeah, that ain't gonna work either. But anyways, I mean, this is just me. It's my freedom to choose what I want to do, who I should support, how I should support them. I mean, I'll support a person that is transgender. I got a cousin that's transgender. I love her, or love him actually now. It went from her to a him. Yeah, that's my cousin. No matter how I look at it, that's my blood. And I can't change that part. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can denounce them, you could kick them out of the family and all that, but you know what? At the end of the day, they're still going to be your family. No matter what you say, what you do, what your beliefs are, they're going to be your family. You know, and that cousin, me and him, had a nice little discussion. And I told him, I go, you know what? I don't mind. You know, I knew when I worked in the film industry for almost 20 years, I knew a lot of gay people that were actually good people. You know, they used to hire me on all their movie sets. You know, I was a truck driver for them. I hauled all their equipment. I had no problem with them people. None at all. You know, I used to go to bars with them, hang out with them, you know, go have dinners and lunches and breakfast. You know, we were just like two buds. You know, even some of the females that were like that. The same thing. You know, I respected what they were, what they stood for, you know, their lifestyle. They respected mine. And they respected me for what I believed in, my lifestyle. So, you know, we had a mutual thing. And that's the way my cousin is. And you know what? If anybody was to try to attack my cousin, believe me, they're going to have to go through me if I'm there. Which doesn't take very much, but I do have ways of taking care of things, as you all know. You know, so those are the things I wanted to get off my mind. You know, and then you got these woke youngsters as well that don't want to do a damn thing. They don't want to get out and work. They don't know how it was like when me and a lot of you were growing up, you know, back in the 70s, you know, 80s. Going into the 90s was starting to get a little soft. The end of the 90s, it got pretty soft. 2000, it was soft. You know, all the safe spaces and cry spaces and all that other stuff. You know, oh, you gotta go see a psychologist and all. Nah. You know what? Buckle it up, Buttercup. You know, move on with your life. Yeah. So, you know, when we grew up, you know, like a video I see on TikTok all the time, young man asking if, back in the days, if we actually drank out of water hoses. Oh, hell yeah, we did. You know, I just recently saw a video which was really funny, but a little kid got on a wagon. How many of you, like me, went up a big old hill with your red flyer wagon and just came flying down that sucker, or you get a hold of a tricycle, go up that sucker, come flying down, then wipe out at the bottom, or maybe halfway down to the bottom. You know, you got up, you had a bunch of bumps, scrapes, you know, blood. You know, you went home, your mom put some iodine on there, and back out you went. Try it again later on. You know, going down the hill at top speed on a bicycle, or even on a skateboard or roller skates. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember them days, and believe me, each one of those I tried. My old big wheel, the big old plastic tires, like you couldn't stop that thing if you went down a hill and you had that momentum going. Oh yeah, believe me, I went down it. Yeah, if there was a hill and I had one of them contraptions with me, yeah, you could count on me going down. Definitely, 100% count on that. Even though in the back of my mind I knew I wasn't going to make it all the way down. But, gotta give it a try anyways. Like my dad always said, you fall off a horse, get back on it and ride it again. Yeah. Playing hockey, riding skateboards, surfing, all that stuff. Yeah, I did it. Yeah. And I had one hell of a fun time. You know, launching my bike off of makeshift wooden ramps with whatever we could find to build it with bricks and tires, and heck, all you needed was just a good curb. You know, good old parking block or something. You could launch yourself off those things. You know, if you wiped out, well, you wiped out. You got back on it and tried it again after you dust yourself off. You know, get some of that black tar or cement off of you. You know, rocks, dirt. You know, believe me. Yeah. Yeah. And then you stop by the neighbor's house or somebody's house and you saw that they had a water hose sitting out in the front yard. Well, you ran over there and took a drink of water and went down the street. Yeah, yeah, that was us. Yeah, not we have to stop and buy ourselves a bottle of water or Starbucks or something like that. Nope. We had fun. And nope, we didn't have video games either. Well, I guess Atari came out back in the 80s, mid to late 80s. And even then, I was not interested in those whatsoever. But then that was me. I was just a kid, I was a boy, I wanted to have fun. But anyways, wish you all the best of luck. I think in about 2 weeks is 4th of July. Have yourself a good time on 4th of July. Go light off your fireworks, have some good barbecues, lay out your American flags all over the place, show your patriotism. Screw the woke. Screw their anti-patriotism, their communism, socialism. You just have yourself a good time. Go to the shooting range, go ride your bikes, be with your family. Or, friends as well. Just have a blast. It's your right, your freedom. Well, I appreciate you all listening to me babble on. It's been kind of a long video, I think. Been, 26 minutes. So I'm going to end this now. You all have yourself a good 4th of July. Be safe out there. Be careful. Lighting off fireworks, make sure you got yourself a bucket of water or fire extinguisher, so that way if you do have to use it, you can. Also, carry your firearm with you as well, so you can protect yourself, your family, your neighbors, your surroundings, your neighborhood. Hopefully you don't have to, but it's always best to prepare. It's always better to have one and not need it than to need it and not have one. So you all have a good and safe 4th of July. Thank you for watching this, if you do watch it. And I'll try to make some more videos, just to let you know my progress. I mean, not that I got any followers. I got 30 or 40 followers, something like that. 30 followers, I think. 35 maybe. But yeah, just be safe, carry your weapon, and watch your surroundings at all times. Don't get caught slipping. All right, talk to you all later. Bye-bye.